Right now, this is where CI really needs to get a nice little run here.
Yeah. That being said, though, what I am seeing from DFM is that it's like major full court press for every single armor grab. I've yet to see CI get any armor cleanly, and even the yellows is a treacherous ordeal for them. So there's Waz with a nice railgun shot to kind of even the stakes, because quite frankly, Plague was getting tossed around like a beanie baby just a few moments ago. 12-8. So again, it's still just a pretty close game now. 5 frags as CI picks up another one. 13. Close range, and that's a nice aggressive move by KGB, basically making Waz think twice about weapon choices and whether or not he wanted to pull the trigger at that close of a range. Great pillar work by KGB. That's a very nice move. Plague, though, does have the quad, and 5 frags separate, needing to kill KGB, missing 2 rails. Won't miss the third one, though. 16-20 now.
I mean, that's kind of another uncontested quad pickup there.
Yeah, and this one's really becoming pretty fruitful. It's now 3 frags separate. Although Plague, honestly, we can take like 36% railgun accuracy, and that I really hurting, because if he was walking around with Waz's railgun accuracy of 61%, then we probably have a tie game right now, because he had some opportunities.
Yeah, it's the CI's chance right here. They really gotta start getting some quick little conversion frags.
Swoop just got a pummel. Tasty.
That's not the way to swing the tide back into your team's favor.
It's still a pretty close game, though.
Yeah, I think a little low right here.
A little
wait
bit.
for these armors to respawn.
Let's take a look at KGB, because he actually is getting pummeled by Waz. And it looks like Plague comes up, and even though Waz went down, I mean, honestly, stop. I don't know. It's really weird pummel choices by CI at really weird times. I think maybe he wanted revenge after Swoop got that other pummel. So 18-24, quad up in about 25 seconds. Plague picks up Mega, no armor though. And honestly, control of red. I mean, have you seen any solid control of red?
Not really. I mean,
Anyone team?
it's kind of playing a little bit free for allish, but like free for allish with a actual little bit of a plan though. Which I mean, that's kind of the way this map's gonna play. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how this map is gonna play.
Yeah, Play getting a little bit retarded out there. He's trying to stand on the teleport spawn, and this is the first quad run we've seen for DFM. Waz goes down, trying to get rails, and honestly, he would need to hit 2 in order to do any real damage. Swooped has the potential to pick up at least 2 frags. Here's 1. Oh, really?
Huh.
He's gonna get away? What the? Alright, that's failure by Swooped.
Still pinned back there.
That's failure by Swooped, right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, KGB got him though.
Yeah, but that wasted a quad run. To be honest.
That was 5 seconds, 6 seconds wasted there.
Yeah. So. Interesting rocket jump maneuver by Waz.
See a little bit more of that machine gun set now.
Yeah, but that being said, though, DFM has a commanding lead. That quad run, as much as we were enjoying the mouse antics by Waz throughout the course of it, CI is not getting any of these frags back, and so I think that they're gonna have to do something. The biggest thing is when they get the quad, they got to put it to good use. But I've been watching, kind of trying to stay in this red armor area for the last couple of minutes, just sort of see who gets what. And red armor, again, it's going to kind of be a grab bag. It's going to be CI coming out on top. We've got Waz, Chase, and Plague. They're going to split up a little bit as Waz wants to replenish. He's going to go close range. Grenades versus shotgun. Waz does eat one of those nades on the exit, so that's KGB's opportunity, and he uses it to great effect. And he does get the kill. Now, pressing him with 12 health and surviving. Waz has not hit a single MG bullet. He finally gets the kill, but Again, it's just taking way too long. Quad comes up, and Plague has it. Quake will go down, though swooped, gets the frag, and follows up with the railgun to cripple the CI player. And again, the frag count difference remains 10 TGM.
Yeah, you know, you hate to see wasted quads, but you know, wasted quads better than no quad at all. Yeah, and this map is definitely going to be... This one's going to come down to the wire too, I can feel it. I'm feeling CI is going to get their groove here in around 12-13 minute mark.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I think the fact that red is not really going to any one side, I think if one team kind of decides to stake a claim on it and can get it in a few consecutive runs, you know, that'll really open up the rest of the map for them, because the biggest issue that I'm seeing is that, you know, moving in for... Oh, wow. Swoop got that kill against Plague. But moving in for, you know, for any of these other items, you know, it's happening without any real armor. You know, there's no stack. There's no holding on to resources for your teammate, you know. So you don't have that sort of stack advantage.
Well, and of all the maps, this red armor on this map's gotta be the hardest one to hold. Because, I mean, it's on those pillars, you're gonna have people constantly spamming down on top of you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's definitely a difficult red armor to hold. So, I mean, the main strat might probably be better to hold this mega YA room right here.
Yeah. I mean, I would say probably you can most consistently get those power-ups. But the problem there, though, is that leaves you open to railgun fire, you know, peak railgun fire. And, you know, all it takes is that initial rail hit, and then they can move in and slaughter you. So, I don't know. There's a nice little double team. KGB waiting behind the teleporter. I guess the quad carrier kind of forgot that he had just gone through. So, 28-40. We do see a little bit of a nade poop right there.
I don't know if you saw it. Yeah. I don't know if you saw who you were viewing on that stream, but pretty sick grenade.
Yeah, he just turned around and crapped it out. It was good times. So here's KGB setting up trap, waiting. He's like, come on, come to the teleporter. I dare you. I dare you. But 42-28, I think DFM, I'm not seeing anything from CI that's really going to close the gap. That's what I'm getting at, is their quad runs are not really a bother for DFM at the moment. They've been able to shut down any quad against them, and they've been able to use quad in their favor. So DFM's looking, I think, pretty strong here. That being said, you know, we are only at the 12-minute mark. Oh, that's a nice, excellent 4 KGB. Double buckshot.
Yeah, only 14 frags. Or 16 frags now. I mean, it's not insurmountable on this map, especially. Like I said, it's so easy, you know, to get a couple kills. Then you get a couple respawn kills, and you get a couple YAs and red armors, and you know you can go on a run pretty quick on this map.
Yeah, but I mean, like if DFM was down 30-47, then I would say they would be the ones ready to make the comeback. The problem that I'm seeing though is that CI doesn't seem like they're getting their stuff together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they look a little bit unorganized. At points of the map, you know, they look like they're, you know, in unison, but a couple times it looks like they're playing a little too free-for-all-ish. Maybe getting a little flustered, maybe getting a little upset with the way the early part of the map went.
Yeah. Oh wow, here's a steal, a denial, in fact, that Wes quickly turns around to a pummel kill. Tries to do the same for There Is No Spoon, but there's Plague to bring it back, 35-49. Here's an impressive Plague needing to hit it again, and instead it's going to be DFM getting a frag, and then right back again. So 51-36, not a real big change in score there, as everyone was getting tit for tat. But again, you know, no real lead.
Yeah, no real control, and it seems like the DFM guys are winning these smaller little firefights, these little one-on-ones.
Swoop collects red as he eats a rail. 51-36. And you know, here I think is where CI basically says we need to figure out what isn't working for us and turn it off and turn something else on, because you know, I'm watching IRC and people are saying, oh, well, you know, it's just a handful of